Now, I'm recording this like 1 week. Basically, it's July, and this project I plan to start in August because that's when I get my allowance money to actually buy the things that I need to buy. But I did use some of my July allowance to start buying some things. What was I gonna say? What? I did use my July allowance to buy something to actually start making it, and I might start tomorrow because it's nighttime right now. I'm gonna start on this tomorrow. If and I should probably say what I'm doing. So I'm making a Haley Austin cosplay. Haley Austin, the character from the Music Freaks by Rosie Closey. And the reason why is because she's my favorite fictional character out of the entire world of fictional characters. Literally, my wall is full of her pictures. So I'm gonna be making two cosplays. One is her iconic Gacha Club design, and one is her performance for the competition cosplay. It's a bit off color for her jacket, but it's the closest I can find, and I'm not gonna return it. But I am going to start by working on her jacket, and there are going to be two main crochet components that I'm doing. One is her jacket, which is this one, and the other one is the rosemeadow jacket, which I haven't bought the yarn for. The closest tutorial of making a jacket that I can find is this one. Obviously, the body of the jacket, or the cardigan I guess, is much shorter than Haley's, and the sleeves are longer, so I'm gonna have to nerf that a bit. But other than that, it's pretty close. Now, I have this hoodie of mine, and what I'm going to do is use its dimensions to roughly measure out how big I want it. So I have measuring tape, I suppose. Don't know what it's called. Neither do I care. So actually, after a bit of thinking, I think I'm just gonna wing it at school because I have no idea what this tutorial is talking about. So it is officially the next day, and I finished, I'd say 46% of the sleeve, of one sleeve. This is one roll of my yarn, and it's pretty decent progress. I did this whole thing in school, and then I also wrote down the steps I did because I'm forgetful and I need to repeat the step for the second sleeve. There we go. Focus. Though I doubt anyone can read what I understand what I wrote. But the color wise, it looks more accurate on camera, I feel. It looks way more purple in person. But I cannot be bothered to really return it. I think it's... See, it's much purpler than this, which is more reddish pink. But I do not want to return it because it took me so long to find one. It's currently 5 a.m. and I'm struggling, and I've been struggling for about an hour and a half now because this does not match up with this. I don't know why, but when I make it, the bottom where I started isn't as big as this. So now I'm literally on the verge of crying because I'm so tired. I don't know how much I need to do it because I count this is 55 and this is 55, right? But like it's barely half. No, like it's only 3/4. If I can put it.
I don't think if I added the double crochets it would be like this one. At least that's one of my brain things. I don't know about crochet physics anymore. Don't remember.
I'm gonna try by double crocheting on this one for 1 round, and if it does not match up, I'll just
Add one, like a couple more double crochet, and then if it doesn't match up, I take it all out, add more chains double crochet until I get the exact line. Because I counted this, so here it says, if I can focus it says 59, but I counted this, so here it's 55. So honestly, I don't know which one is right.
It's 5 a.m. Give me a break. I've decided to give up on this one now. Alright, so the yarn for the rosemeadow high jacket arrived, which isn't a lot. I don't know why I didn't order it. Now looking at it, it's definitely not enough. The white maybe because it's just accent colors, but the black and the purple is definitely not enough. And I don't know why my blind ass person, like I have the memory of this and I know I did it, so it's not the shipper's fault, it's my fault. I ordered yellow yarn for whatever stupid reason. I checked just now when I saw, I was like, wait a minute, there's no yellow in the jacket, and then I checked, there's no yellow in the jacket. I don't know why I ordered yellow, and I know there's a reason, but I do not know what the reason is. But now I have a bright yellow yarn for future purposes, so that's good. Is the 16th of August, and I just finished the second sleeve for Hailey's jacket. The second sleeve took way too long. There were many problems with it. Like, my first yarn kept getting tangled and I had to wind it up, cut it because it would get stuck, wind it up again, and then keep repeating that like 6 times. I had like 6 pence wind up with yarn, and so there are a lot of mishaps where I would have to connect the yarn. And then it's also slightly bigger on the sleeve, slightly fatter, took a little bit more yarn. Guess what arrived? Week 1, week 2. Oops. Which means I get to style them. Genshin in the background. jacket. Well, not final. There's still some stuff I need to work out, like these seams, these like ends. I need to like weave in and stuff. Almost 1 a.m. But after 1.5 hours, the jacket is so cute. Obviously, the sleeves, I was so like hardworking and made them super long. These I wasn't so hardworking and like stopped when I knew I could have kept going and it would fit her design more. It would be more accurate. But I was a bit lazy. But these, of course, her actual jacket is so like long, but it is folded up. So once you fold it up, it would be almost the exact length. But this is so cool. This is my first article of clothing that I made from crochet. Oh god. I have finally finished all the parts for this jacket. I even did this. The R on the left panel, or the right panel, whichever panel of the jacket in the front. Now I'm gonna sew these together and there won't be a time lapse because I don't want to go to my desk. So I'm gonna sew these on my bed and hopefully not poke my bed in the process. This is gonna take at least another 1.5 hours, so rip my sleep schedule, I guess. Mom, don't kill me. So for the final rosemeadow jacket, it's actually not done because I didn't do the pattern at the back because I still don't know how to do it. I will do it one day, but just I need to figure out how. And also I did the rim for the buttons area where I sew the buttons, but it's not in the pictures because I took them before I did it. But just imagine them there. It's a small detail. But other than that, the 2 jackets are finally done and I am way over the deadline I set for myself for this thing.